So our question is state and prove de Moivre's theorem. If n is an integer, positive or negative, value of cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power n is cos n theta plus iota sine n theta. And if n is a fraction, either positive or negative, then one of the values of cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power n is cos n theta plus iota sine n theta. Now we will consider its proof. First case is if n is a positive integer. So when n is a positive integer, so we will simply allow multiplication here and cos theta 1 plus iota sine theta 1 into cos theta 2 plus iota sine theta 2. Now we will simply multiply this and we will get this. Now we know iota square value is minus 1. So we will put this value here and minus sine theta 1 sine theta 2 term will be here. Now this cos theta 1 cos theta 2 minus sin theta 1 sin theta 2 is a formula for cos a plus b, that is cos of theta 1 plus theta 2 plus iota, and this is the formula of sin theta 1 plus theta 2. So it becomes cis of theta 1 plus theta 2. Now by method of induction for n factors, this all gets multiplied till theta n. Now we will summation this all thetas, theta 1 plus theta 2 so on up to n, and replace theta 1 is equal to theta 2 is equal to theta n is equal to theta. Now theta is up to n times, so it will be n theta, and similarly here it also will be n theta. Now we get cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power n is equal to cos n theta plus iota sine n theta. So hence proved. If you want to take screenshot, you can take. This is the first case. Now we will discuss the second one. Now second case is when n is a negative integer, let n is equal to minus m, so m is a positive integer. Now cos theta plus iota sine theta power n will be replaced by minus m, and it will be 1 upon cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power m. And now by this result we will write it as cos m theta plus iota sine m theta. Now we will rationalize it. By rationalizing, in the denominator we get cos square theta plus sine square m theta, that is 1. So we are left with cos m theta plus iota sine m theta. Now we know cos minus theta is only cos theta, so we can write it as cos of minus m theta, and sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So we will simply write plus iota sine minus m theta. Now minus m will be replaced by n and minus m will be replaced by n. So hence proved. Now we will consider the third case where n is a fraction. So let n is equal to r by s, where s is a positive integer and r is any integer. So now cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power r will be cos r theta plus iota sine r theta by the results of first and second case. Now we will multiply the angle by s and divide by s. So it will become cos of r by s theta plus iota sine r by s theta whole power s. Now take nth root on both sides. So it will be cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power r by n is equal to cos r by n theta plus iota sine r by n theta. So now this is the one of the value of cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power r by n. So therefore one of the values of cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power n is cos n theta plus iota sine n theta. So we have proved all the three cases, hence proved.